Center for Independent Futures uses a person-centered approach in working with individuals with different abilities. This means that individuals are supported in working toward their hopes and dreams and goals in life, with consideration given to the individual's assets, obstacles, interests, and needs. CIF does not do the work for the individual, but rather teaches the individual to be able to do it for him or herself. We like to think this is a more natural approach. When we speak of individuals with different abilities, we also use person-centered language. For example, an individual does not have autism. In contrast, the individual will need support with social connections while working. Individuals with different abilities can work and contribute to the better bottom line of a business. It's a matter of acknowledging the needs of the business and matching the gifts and capacities of the individual. Even with the best job match, supports for the individual may be necessary. Supports in a workplace are referred to as accommodations and should be natural using person-centered approaches. Natural refers to people, places, and things that are already part of the employment setting and can be used to support the individual. It's important to remember that these person-centered natural supports enable the person to do things on his or her own. It is not the purpose of the supports to do the task for the person. Let's consider two examples of natural person-centered supports. When new employees are hired at your business, each employee is given a policy handbook. David, a new employee, has completed the Assets, Obstacles, Interests, and Needs page and expressed a need for support in reading written materials and directions. Upon asking David how you might support this need further, David requests highlighted keywords and concepts in the handbook, as well as a conversation with you to further explain the policies. David would also like an opportunity to ask clarifying questions. Highlighting the text to accommodate David's reading needs is a natural support. David now understands the company policies and is responsible for those policies. Using the technology of a cell phone can also be a natural support. For example, Susan openly admits that she will have trouble returning to work on time because she is not very skilled at telling time with an analog clock. When she leaves for her 15-minute break, her coworker Fran reminds her to set the timer on her cell phone for 15 minutes. After several weeks, Susan sets the timer without reminders and returns to work daily on time. In summary, each employee, regardless of abilities, has needs and supports that should be personalized for the best bottom line of a business.